ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a special episode of SmokeAJay
Welcome
with
back.
Frankie J. Today is a special day. Why is that, Frankie?
Because it is legalization of recreational marijuana in the state of Ohio.
Ohio. Yup.
Are we excited?
We're excited, but unfortunately, in true Ohio fashion,
It don't last that long. Like the weather just changes.
things have
Changed.
started off very odd, very odd. If you watched one of our previous episodes, you know that we talked about a lot of the ways that Ohio should do things, but we knew what was going to happen.
Yep.
Instead of using the base of other states that are doing really well with marijuana regulation and sales, they decided, no, we're going to start from scratch and build our own system. So a lot of weird regulations, but we did decide to go out today. I just happened to be awake and got an 8 o'clock phone call from Frankie.
Which is a good thing. It was a good thing. So I woke up this morning. I was getting my son ready for school. I just happened to be on Facebook. And what I see in the newsfeed is today is the first day for recreational, which we have been following, but the dates have just been nothing set in stone.
It's been a lot of BS throughout the state.
Yep.
Where they're saying, oh, we're going to start it here, we're going to do it there, a couple more weeks, a lot of back and forth. So we've been following it, but all of a sudden they just, I guess, popped up.
I saw it like a week ago, like on ABC. It was or NBC. It was like we're gonna start selling on Tuesday. What?
Yeah, yeah. And
Out of
we
nowhere.
did talk to a couple of the people out there. We stopped by 2 dispensaries today, and they kind of told us about like, yeah, there's a lot of really, really weird stipulations going on with even advertising this. They're like, we can't even put balloons up front. Our signs can only be a certain size. All kinds of stuff like that. So,
So really, if it's not on your radar, you're not going to see and know that recreational is happening here in the state of Ohio.
No.
If it is on your radar, don't expect a whole lot. That's the best way to put it. I honestly believe it is a big step for us in Ohio, as Ohioans, that we're able to have this.
Mm-hmm.
And will we see it get better in the near future? No. In the long run, yes. 3 to 5 years, we're going to be at this level where everybody's going to want to come to Ohio and be able to purchase and be able to enjoy recreational.
You think it's gonna take a while though? Like you don't think we're gonna blast off here in the next couple
No.
weeks, like the guys at the dispos were saying?
No,
No.
no chance.
there's no way.
I don't see it like really all that possible. They have to figure out the weight thing, like whether if like they're gonna do recreational,
Tell them
like
about the weight thing. No,
the-
tell them before
like,
you get into this.
The worst
Okay.
thing, true Ohio fashion, Ohio Riz, what the hell did they do?
So I just bought a 0.84 gram, 0.84 of a gram
0.84.
of some resin because they do tenths of grams in Ohio. So
So we don't do
ridiculous.
eighths.
in Ohio.
In Ohio, we do tenths. Do you want a tenth of a gram?
OH.
and it's
Ohio,
crazy.
baby.
It's actually super crazy because like you can buy a zip, you can still buy an ounce, but like.
And am I wrong, or is it like metric system is based on tenths, and our system is based on eighths?
Well,
That's why
my
we use eighths. That's why we use
2.83 grams of flour right here is not cutting it. I don't know about 2.83 grams of flour. That's super
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
I need 3.5s. I need
Ohio,
7
we
flat.
are on tenths, just so you guys know. So you guys don't get confused and think that you guys got gypped or robbed. We're on tenths.
yeah.
Mhm.
So don't go into any dispo asking for eighths because they're gonna be like, "Do you mean 2.5 tenths?" Like
That's super crazy.
something like that. I don't know.
And you know what? The one thing I did find very odd today was so much of like thoroughness. Like, can I see your ID? Can you repeat your birthday? I felt like it was like I was in some
The
Fort
doctor's
Knox.
office.
Yeah.
It was the
just-
doctor's office, damn near.
So Ohio
Yeah.
does have.
because it's still medical, but it was
It's
just so weird.
so sad. It's so sad the amount of regulations they're placing right now, because it's proven in every state it's been legalized in through taxes and through community influence, drug recovery. It has been positive, hugely positive in communities, and it's like the fact that okay, you guys passed it, but then they went and changed a bunch of the legislation within it, and we're like, let's hide it as much as we can. Let's keep it like Ohio's little deep dark secret. So I don't get it. But you know, a lot of the laws we wanted to discuss today and stuff, they change in about a month here because what they're doing right now is there's no recreational only dispensaries. Right now, it's medical dispensaries are
Smash.
now given the right and the product to sell recreationally as well, and they're getting a month head start just to kind of make sure that the medical dispensaries that have been open for a while are in a comfortable spot once the whole rush takes in. So about a month here, that's when we're going to really start to see traction, and that's when we'll update you guys on the different laws and conditions that are going on currently.
Well, right now we're going to we get to say. I wish they had little stickers made, like I voted today, that we said we bought our first purchase in Ohio today.
Yeah,
I bought my first 1/10 of an ounce today.
I bought my first weed as soon as it was legal in Toledo, Ohio, or Bowling Green, or Sandusky. I think is the only other
Sandusky,
location.
and then Fremont is the 5th place.
Fremont.
So there's 5 places in the West Ohio, and that is in Toledo, 2 in BG, 1 in Fremont, and 1 in Sandusky.
Yeah, so the further out places, we're going to have a phone call with the head to try to set something up.
Yep.
Whereas today, we decided to go in there and speak to some of the management and the staff. And they were all super friendly. Everybody sounds like they know what they're doing. Both locations were beautiful. They definitely have a medical vibe. But like I said, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. So we'll see where the future goes. But it's definitely like a very professional environment at both. And
Zen
Great
Leaf was
people.
really nice. We went to Nectar and
Nectar
Zen Leaf,
and
both
Zen
on Main
Leaf.
Street, a couple miles apart from each other. And Zen Leaf of Bowling Green was really unique.
he loved-
I loved it was a bank.
it was a former bank, and it has a weird triangular shape with a drive-through on one end, and it was crazy, absolutely crazy looking, and it does look great. But
You were
Frankie
excited
was
about
hyped.
that.
Frankie was so
You
excited.
were really excited
He
about
told,
that.
he told the manager that he's like, man, I want to get some shots of this. It's gonna look great.
Hey, I just thought it was really cool. It was on the angle
Killer.
and everything. But interesting, both places inside is very medical feel to it.
Absolutely.
Like you walk in, it's like going into a doctor's get a checkup.
Mhm.
It's just that type of feel where we've been to going to so many different places and dispos and manufacturers that we see like this hypeness and everybody's having a good time. And
The
Yeah,
deli
the
style.
recreational is a lot different than medical.
The deli style where they pull it out and they're just weighing it right there in front of you,
Yep.
like that is
Yeah.
that is the whole other side of the
there's,
spectrum.
There's a lot
you know
of
what I'm saying?
regulations, like one, all the bags that they have a display of the product are all filled with shredded paper, empty, because they're legally not allowed to actually have it sitting there on the shelf.
So it's not like walking to other places.
like
you just
stuff
see
that's
jars.
like, yeah.
And people just like, oh, let me look at this.
If it was just like, oh, you could walk right into the store, like, a gas station or something, be different. But it's like, this is a place where you have to go through several security doors, and they have, a tenant out front, and they have security. So,
a
like,
few gas stations get some Delta 8 right now.
Some
we've seen
fire.
Delta 9 today, guys.
Delta 9 in the gas station.
So yeah, picked up a couple products. Isaac decided to go with some extracts. Tell him about that, Isaac.
So I got a little bit of resin, some live resin. I don't know. We're about to try it. We're gonna see what's going on with it. I'm taking it a little bit hotter than I did earlier, so.
And what's that absolutely magical looking device you got in your hand there?
Puffco Peak Pro. Puffco Peak Pro's been killing it for me here recently. I like the flavor I'm getting.
Puffco, listen. This is good. You can use this, or we could use those. So if you want to give us a sponsorship, we'd be happy to reach out. Or have my people, hit your people, vice versa. But Puffco's been a couple of videos. This is my first time seeing him with his new fancy one.
I like the little joystick now.
On the 3DXL, I really like the joystick. I think it actually makes like a whole difference.
But our Puffco feature in the Hash Bash video,
The
was
OG.
hilarious.
We had the OG in the Hash Bash video. I'm so happy we have upgraded. I like the 3DXL.
Yeah, I
a
did
lot
see
more.
Puffco actually posted a really cool picture on their social media of someone who did a custom like art piece for the glass, and it was insane. So shout out Puffco.
Puffco's best in hash right now.
Again, Puffco, if you guys want to sponsor,
Dude,
I'm just saying.
I
it'd be
really
great.
want one of them pipes one. I seen was it like
The
purple
Proxy?
or blue or something today? One of like the old like tobacco pipes. That's what I want.
You want the proxy?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I want the Puffco Proxy. Just for me though,
We
know what
could
I mean? Not-
review
not
it on
for
the
them.
channel.
It's not for the channel.
We should get the new one and review it on the channel, like versus the Pro.
Wow, we totally could do that if we had one.
Puffco.
Man, we might just have to.
Wink,
we
wink.
might just have to
Alright, we're
risk it for
riding
the
too hard.
biscuit. Yeah, we're gonna have to
All
buy
right.
one.
So another thing, Frankie picked up some flour But he was looking for a pre-roll, but you couldn't get a pre-roll?
No pre-rolls. Guys, Ohio, listen up. Here's another thing. It's being worked on. The reason there is no pre-rolls is because your growers and manufacturers of such pre-rolls, or your favorite type of product that you like to buy, they need to get licensed in Ohio, and they have to go past the inspection and everything and be certified. Once they can, the dispos themselves can actually order any products from that person that is certified and have their license. So I would say expect maybe 6 months to a year before we start seeing more variety, and hopefully we get pre-rolls. In the meantime,
Yeah, show
Hit
them what
me
you
up
got.
for your rolling services.
this is a RIV stick. It is flour that is already grinded up into a little tube. You have a little poker and a business card, and that's it. So this is supposed to be do-it-yourself kit of a pre-roll, but they gave you no papers, no cones, no nothing.
You like the way it smells?
Yeah, so Isaac actually works at a smoke shop, and he was saying, why can't they have pre-rolls?
There's
So
no smell.
I got a lot of guys, they'll come in, and I'm not even going to, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, but they want to buy pipes, and it's because they work at the medical dispensaries, and at the medical dispensaries, like my oil right here says that it's for vaporization only. So I can only put this in a vaporizer. I can only hit this out of my Puffco. If I'm buying it from a medical dispensary, like, that's supposed to be put into an herb vaporizer. Like, that's what they want you to do. That's how they want you to smoke it. It's intended for vapor use only.
And there's a reason why, because of the medical.
Because
Because
it's
of the
medical, you're
medical.
not supposed to put a flame to it. So they're not going to give you a paper with
Nothing
that
combustible.
because if you had a paper, you would be smoking it rather than vaping it. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's kind of an odd law.
I asked him earlier what you got, and he's like, "Oh, it's like a DIY, like cone
yeah.
and weed." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "There's like a tube of weed and."
I got a
You put it in
DIY.
a
I got a
phone.
DIY too. I'm about to grind this up and I'm gonna roll it. Do it yourself. Roll your joint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying,
But when
man.
he said that, I was
That's a
thinking,
do-it-yourself trimmer.
I was thinking, okay, they can't sell pre-rolls, but like, you know, like how they have like the yogurt packs where like it's yogurt on the bottom, you push it and it pushes the sprinkles or strawberries or whatever the hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was
kind of like
thinking-
an injection, like you have your cone at the bottom
Yeah,
there. You
I
kinda
thought there
hit
was
the
like a little poker.
You thought it
like,
was all that.
I thought it was a cone, an empty
Man.
cone.
with
I thought it was
like
a cone in
skin
there,
wrapped around the, of a
and then
vapor.
just a little thing up top, a little container of weed, and you just like poke it through, and the weed falls in, and you use it to pack it in. And I'm like, that's nifty. I'd buy that just for the thing. It's just a cone of weed.
Yeah,
I had this thought earlier, and I said it. If I was out and this was all I had to smoke,
I'm sorry. Can you please? We're gonna have to do a close up on this.
I
When I
gotta
say
see.
a cone of weed, I don't mean like a pre-roll cone. Like this is a plastic tube in cone shape.
and it's the least convenient shaped doob tube I've ever seen in my life.
So I get this. If you like, you know, you got your they have a business card in there, which is awesome because you can use it to, you know,
Scan,
roll, and then you also
for
have
a
the
loyalty
information.
program.
Yep.
So that's
Are
gonna
Are
be
you
used.
for real?
But you would put the weed on the card, put a cone in here,
They
Dump it
gave
on
you a
in.
dab tool?
and then be great.
That's what they give you for a poker.
Look at
Oh,
look
that's
what they
pretty
gave
cool.
me. They gave me a plastic scooper.
I think we were supposed to.
Yeah. See, why would they put the plastic one? with
They gave me
this?
a
Like, this
plastic
is a metal
scooper.
one.
Oh, they gave you like a
Yeah.
real dabber.
So
Yeah.
the actual extract, which is made for vaporizers, is the plastic spoon,
I'm
which is melted
upset.
because you try to put it in there.
What are we coming in at? Oh, so this is what I looked at earlier. So technically, I could buy this in Ohio before we had the dispensaries. This is THCA. This
Is
is
it?
yeah. This is straight THCA, bro. This is Delta 9 THCA, 637.56 milligrams. Delta 9 THC is coming in at 13.86 milligrams.
Your eyes are better than mine.
So
What's
I
this
could have
say?
bought this at
I
like
guess that
the head
explains,
shed. You know what
I
I'm
guess that
saying?
explains like the color.
This is THCA. This is 9.15 milligrams of Delta 9 THC. And we're going to get a bunch of hate for this too, probably, because everybody's like, oh, THCA is the exact same thing. I mean, cool. Like, yeah. Like, I just want my shit to say Delta 9 THC. Personally, when I
does
get
say
mine
Delta
from the
9.
dispensary, it does, but then it says
T-
Delta 9 THCA.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just me personally. Like, I know it turns into THC Delta 9
that
as
is
soon
a
as
big
it's
difference though,
combusted.
because it's almost. That's like 10 times. That's
Like
more than 10 times.
I'm just saying the way it is testing in, I could have went and bought that at like a smoke shop before Ohio was legal at all.
Like I said, and why is that? Because Ohio has regulations
You
on
know
how
what I'm
potent
saying?
an extract can be, and is a very, very low setting.
Again, it comes back to though, we are recreational today in the state of Ohio, which is a huge step. And
It's the first
and
step.
Congratulations and everything. We have a lot more steps to take
Mm-hmm.
to get to the point where I think on our level and other people's level of recreational.
Mm-hmm.
And once we get there, we will be there. We will keep you guys informed, let you guys know what's going on. Because I mean, we're going to follow this all the way through. I think this is going to take some time, and I think talking with managers and owners and bud tenders on both sides of the state line there, because we're still going to talk with the people up north.
Absolutely.
And see how they feel about Ohio, the growth and where we're at with everything. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But
It's gonna be all right.
today was
Interesting.
interesting.
I'm glad we went out. We actually learned a lot about
Man, a lot.
how much they
that last
changed,
conversation
about
was
how
great.
much they changed since us went through. But overall, great day. We almost ran into a tornado on the way back, which was crazy.
You can
Insert
see the little
footage here.
It's like, twister, twister, twister.
Yeah. We didn't get the greatest part when it started spinning, because that's when we pulled over, accidentally pulled into the parking lot of the Highway State Patrol.
Man, why'd y'all do that?
Yo, I wasn't driving.
Look, I was gonna pull
You
over.
said
and
pull in.
then
He
said
had
said
the
pull
wheel.
When he pulled in, I go, yo, this is State Boys. And then they were just like, look at the clouds.
Nah, I'm not. No, we can't pull back in there.
So overall, great day.
Good
This dragged out a little bit longer than we planned, but thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Ohio, first day recreational.
Yep. Congratulations.
we're gonna stay high. Ohio got us.
Ohio.
We're good to go. Ohio.
All right, y'all.
Hell yeah.
See you guys.